Hi there. I'm going to show you how to pick up a drop stitch today. So if you are working on something and it's so easy for it to happen, especially with the smaller sock yarns, things like that, it's so distressing when you see that one has jumped off your needles. So you can see here that one is off the needles. It's traveled all the way down to there. As soon as you realize that you've dropped one, the key is to catch it before it goes any further. So I like to use a little crochet hook for that. So I'm just going to grab, you want to grab the loop right wherever it has traveled to. So I've caught it there. And then what I want to do is knit over to where that stitch should be and bring it back up so that it's back in place. And I'm going to show you how to read that. So what I'm going to do is just start knitting. It's a little bit fiddly having the crochet hook in the way, but it will prevent it from moving any further. So I'm going to come over here, a few stitches in. Sometimes it can be hard to tell where the stitch belongs, and you want to make sure that you have them in the right order. So here, when I get to this part, you can see there is a bit of a gap, and you can see if you push that back together, it has slid over because that's empty. But if you push that over a bit, you can see that these little stitches here belong to the ones on the left to complete it. So our little runaway stitch needs to come right back up here. So what we are going to do, first thing is stick your left first finger underneath so that you can see all of the rows that it has run down. And it doesn't matter if it's further down, it doesn't matter if it's just a couple rows in. Put your finger underneath and you can see how many rows that it has unraveled on you. And now we want to ladder it right back up. So I'm going to take my little hook, I'm going to hook the first one, and see I rotate the hook so that it's grabbing that rung and pulling it through my loop, and you can see that's created the correct stitch that we want to have there. I'm going to do that again, underneath, grab it, pull it through. Make sure that you're not splitting the yarn when you do it. Rotate the needle a little bit there. Pull it through. And again, make sure you're just getting one, see, and the yarn can split. There we go. Pull it through. Grab it, turn it a little bit, pull it through, and one more. See, it's not so hard to get it done. And pull it through. Then once you're back up to the top, you can place it back on. This one hasn't been knit yet in the row that we're working on, so we need to put it on the left needle. So you can grab it there, place it onto your left needle. And it, see, it's nice, it's fixed, it's back in place. You can't even tell what happened. And you can continue on your way. When you put it on the needle, we want to make sure that the right side of that loop is on the front of the needle. And then you can continue knitting. I hope that was helpful.